I would like to introduce everyone to Clara Power of Power Travel. Clara has graciously joined us this morning to share her wisdom and insight into the travel industry and how, as hotel owners, you can benefit from her information. So welcome, Clara. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you, Leslie, for having me. It's always a pleasure.
So with the pandemic seems to be sort of winding down a little bit, people are being vaccinated. The desire for travel has certainly reached new heights. Is there any study to sort of show where people's thoughts are, where their minds are with regards to travel?
Yeah, so I focus on family travel, and all of the reports that have been coming out of all of the studies that I see and I follow regularly is a huge demand for multi-generational travel. Grandma, grandpa live across the country, aunt and uncle live on the East Coast, and suddenly they're allowed to get together. So demand has been for those multi-generational groups, or even a lot of friend group, that type of travel, because they haven't been able to spend quality time for
Mm,
2 years, basically. So when they are looking to get away, it is that huge demand is for those multi-generational groups and larger groups traveling together, which does add a lot of complications for hotels.
yeah.
A lot of needs for, like, a lot of requests for, connecting rooms, or they want to all be on the same floor, or they want to have, an area where they can congregate. So those are the needs that people have been requesting, especially with the larger groups.
So with that in mind, have you noticed where their budget's at? Has it increased? Are they willing to spend more?
So that, you know what, it originally, the very early planners have been very have had healthier budgets, that they're looking, especially with the larger groups. A lot of times grandma, grandpa is paying for everyone, and it is definitely healthy. I've been finding a lot of the last minute requests have been very unrealistic.
Mm.
The costs of everything has gone up dramatically. We keep talking about this, from gas to grocery costs. Everything has gone up in price. So when people are saying, I want to get away for X amount of dollars because that's what I paid for it 2 years ago, it's not there. It's easily a couple $1,000s more now than it was before. So
Mhm.
originally the budgets were a lot bigger, but I am finding a lot of last minute requests with unrealistic budgets.
So we want to go someplace. Where are people going? Where are they traveling to? Within Canada, within the US, North America, Europe?
Yeah. So last summer was big Canada travel because I think there was still a lot of hesitation. Now everyone wants to get away. They want to go. A lot of Caribbean still. A lot of, I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I want my kids to have a good time. That type of request to just really have a relaxing holiday. But then on the flip side, I have been a lot of people that are asking for more adventure. They've been stuck at home for 2 years and they want to do something active. They want to do something different, something unique, something they've never done before. So that could be still Caribbean, like Costa Rica, but I'm getting huge demand for Hawaii,
Mhm.
Iceland. Europe was very early on, huge demand. But I find that there's been a little hesitation now because of what's happening with Russia and the Ukraine.
Right,
So I think some people are waiting to see what happens there, when normally Europe would be very big for the summer.
right, right.
Any initial conversations that I've had with clients, it's, we're not ready to commit just yet. We're going to see how this plays out. Those who did originally book and are booked haven't canceled yet, but are still monitoring it to see what happens, because there's just some uncertainty right now.
Right, right.
Yeah. So when we finally get through one crisis, another one starts.
I know. I know. It's the way of this
Yeah,
world, isn't it?
that's right. That's right.
So what would you recommend then to hotels and hotel owners that they do to attract and meet those expectations that are people have?
So right now, I think the biggest concern a lot of my clients have been discussing is in order to fly back to Canada, they do have to still complete a COVID-19 test. So a lot of the anxiety is coming around, where do I get these tests done? And I find that the hotels that have information that's easily accessible, or information where they can provide direction to the clients on where to get these tests done, it really eases a lot of the anxieties that the clients have. And it makes it a lot easier for them to commit to book, to know that that piece of the puzzle is taken care of. That I would say is number one. And number two is flexibility. I think there's still a lot of big concern about what if there's another wave, or what if I get sick and I'm unable to travel? They're very hesitant to lock into any hotel or any type of travel that doesn't provide the flexibility that they're looking for. So the more hotels can offer flexible terms and conditions, cancellations up until, 1 day prior, no penalty,
Mhm.
or at least some type of future travel credit, is definitely helping clients to make that commitment and make that reservation, because they're still worried that anything could happen.
True, true. Well, these are great tips. These are great points. Thank you very much. Now, if someone's considering travel, how can they reach out to you, Clara?
Perfect. The best thing to do is to go to my website. It's powertravel.ca. There's a contact me button there. You can schedule a consultation. I focus on family travel. So, anywhere families want to travel around the world is what I work on. I usually do more luxury. So, if they are interested in traveling and have a full service concierge that helps you from start to finish, is fully knowledgeable of all of the terms and conditions and fully knowledgeable about all the travel restrictions. You're never left alone when you work with someone like me. So reach out. I'd love to help.
That is so true because I can testify to Clara's ability to help and step in when it's needed. She's helped us travel. So, yeah, Clara, you're amazing at what you do. Thank you very much. And thank you for
Thank you.
joining me this
Thank
morning.
you for having me again and for your kind words.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much. And thank you very much for tuning in. This is Leslie Wong from Leslie Wong Interiors. Have a wonderful day.